Okay, so today's review, I'm going to go back to the birthday because, well, I need to get some reviews done before Christmas. So, we're going to review Transformers Legacy Voyager class Inferno. Inferno from Beast Wars. What a weird character he was. He just turned up out of nowhere, suddenly became like a powerhouse. Kind of to replace Scorponok, really, didn't he? But then... he wasn't like the most exciting character, but this is good. It's an ant. It looks like him, you know. It's very pretty. Weapon. Let me just take this off and then. Weapon stud on the top. It's that. If anyone knows this character or has ever seen the original toy, that's not his weapon. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. And there he is, and he's quite good. The head wiggles a bit up and down, antenna move individually, the eyes are very pretty, opening and closing mandibles so he can nom 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 nom. Not that I think he ever did, but, you know, nom 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 nom. Anyway, little legs, the legs are weird, because these ones go up and down, these ones will wiggle back and two, and these ones will go all the forward and backward. So, like, none of them are hinged the same way. So to get them to line up, there's basically like one or two positions where they actually all go on the floor, and that's it. A little bit limiting, but you got to pick a mode: robot mode or vehicle mode, or beast mode. That's what you're stuck with. So, but he's nice enough. He's got a nice little big fat abdomen. Whatever. Can't remember this bit. With stuff underneath. Okay. But he's nice enough. I do like him. I do. Honestly. He's quite nice. Size comparison. Legacy Wild Rider. So he's definitely a Voyager. You know, let me just pan this down so you can see a bit better. He's definitely a Voyager. I mean, this is roughly the... Well, yeah. Definitely a Voyager, okay? I guess we need to transform him now. Yeah, okay. So, it's not the most difficult transformation in the world, but there are always bits I forget, so let me see where I get up to. Right. We need to lift this back panel up and show a panel underneath, so that's a bit weird. From there are these two tabs. They're going to slots here. Alright. See, this is why I had the camera panned up. Give me a sec. So that's no. Then we need to pop this loose. There's a hole and a peg. Peg and a hole. Might as well lift this up out of the way. Alright. Okay. Now we can rotate this down here. Because these are going to be the legs. Okay, it's not rocket science. These are going to be the legs. So we're going to rotate this down. Okay. Need to get this piece here. Bring it out. There's actually, where are we? A tiny little tab there. Can you see that? Where's that? That little tab there. That goes into here or somewhere. Just locks in. There you go. There. So we're going to rotate that all the way through to there. So we've gone from that to that. So we're going to do the same this side. Rotate it all the way through. And then... And I like to do this combined, but they try and separate. We're going to try and extend so this goes up here. We're going to rotate down and then fold this back up on a hinge inside there. I get it all lined up. Might as well separate. There's a little peg hole. And those are the legs. And so, there, it's done. What do you think? Alright, fine. You can actually... At this point, you might as well just rotate this one around. And now you can kind of close this up and have his closed up bum all covered. Isn't that nice? I think there are fan transformations that cover this better, but I haven't looked into it yet. I haven't really had a chance. So we're going to get this on this red double hinge piece here. We're just going to bring it up to about there. And that should give us the freedom to rotate this piece here. Get these out of the way. And mine likes to separate. I don't know if I need to put a blob of glue on there, but this piece likes to separate. Do I need a bit of glue on that? I don't know. We're going to get it there and then rotate it around. And now we can shove it all the way down and rotate these pieces out of the way to the back. Just get them out of the way. I'm going to be saying that a lot with this review. Okay, so we got this. There it's also now, okay. Now we need to get these pieces and butterfly them open, yeah? Like a book. Butterfly them open. Look at that. These bits tab into each other. See those tabs there? They interlock. And then we butterfly the whole thing out. And we need to rotate this leg, which is on a little piece here, out the way. We can rotate this one, which is on a pin here, towards us. Then we can rotate it all the way out and then straighten it up. Make sure things aren't hitting each other and stuff like that. And that's an arm. Okay, do that again, rotate this out the way, swing this one around underneath, bring it all the way out, down, straighten it all out. Okay, we're getting there, kids. There's only one bit left. So, we get this piece, we're going to crack it open, and we're going to rotate it down, revealing the head. For the Transmetal Scavenger, which was basically Transmetal Inferno, the original toys, I believe they're doing this for, I don't know if there's a Generation Select or something like that, but that is moulded somewhat like Scavenger's chest. Just little Easter eggs someone pointed out a long time ago. Close up all the mandibles and rotate them through into the chest cavity. Close it up, and does that actually lock in? I think it does. There you go. Actually locks into the body. And make sure this is all not coming apart. It doesn't really matter too much, but it just looks nice. There you go. And that is Inferno in his robot mode. There he is. Oop. And for some reason, he's incredibly back heavy. Let's rotate this down a bit. There you go. So these legs out a little bit. There you go. There he is. Look at that. He looks very pretty. He looks very good. He looks like Inferno. Especially the head. The head is something you can't go missing. Look at that. I mean, it's a little more blue than I'd like. I think it should be a little bit more metallic, but it's fine. Just look how demonic it is. This stupid little happy, mad grin. And because you can actually open the mouth, and you can go, ah, ha, 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 for the royalty, ah, ha, 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 because he's an absolute nut job. And yeah, you can bring these up if you want. It's up to you. Yeah, kind of love that. He's an absolute lunatic. Yeah, it's Inferno. What do you want me to say? He's a nut job. He's a figure. He's there. The negative. Let me just get the negative out of the way for this figure. Right? There's a couple, to be honest with you. I hate these things. I hate these legs. They're always in the way. It bothers me. It does. But other than that, he's a very nice figure. It's just I'm annoying myself by being petty and being annoyed by these. Like, I wish I could turn it off. I'm working hard to do so. But they do get in the way. And then you get this back piece. And you can, like the original toy, and in the cartoon, in fact, you can open it up for his flight mode. And he's got his big jet engine. He should have a big jet engine in there. Why hasn't he got a big jet engine? Oh, because they gave it to you as a weapon. No. It's got a little cutout here to go around this hinge, and you plug it into there. And that is Inferno's like flight mode. And it would actually, make sure these legs are out of the way, it would actually, and hats off to them for doing this, because they really didn't have to, it would actually rotate while he's flying. Hats off to them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And sometimes that doesn't like to move with it, and it pops that off. It's fine. So he's got his flight mode. Yay! And he can fly, and he can... not do anything, because if he's doing that, he hasn't got a gun. And he used to fly around with his big guns, pew pew pew, and he hasn't got a gun. So you kind of have to give up the flight mode to give him the gun, which doesn't look like his cartoon accurate gun. So, because you know it's not supposed to be his cartoon accurate gun. I mean, and you can put it in the hand, and he has got a big gun, and you know he could probably get away with something a bit bigger. But he has got a big gun and he can pew pew, and it's fine. It is. It is fine. We're okay with it. We're not too upset. Size comparison, Legacy drag strip. So he's definitely a good size Voyager. He is. He's a good size Voyager. He's like 90% awesome. He's like just on the edge of being perfect, and then they went and just cut a couple of corners. And it's just really dragged him down, in my opinion. Which is a shame, because he's so cool. Look at him, he's so cool. But they kind of ruined him. And it's so upsetting, it's so annoying. And these things, always in the way. But then you've got faux ones in the legs. I'd have much rather if they'd remolded these so the legs actually came out of here for the back. But they didn't, so you just got these hanging off the back. It just... There's other ways they could have done this. Probably better ways. But it just nerks me a little bit. Is nerked a word? It just bothers me just a smidge that they wimped out the last second. And he has got a little Predacon symbol painted on the arm, just FYI. I like him, I do, I really do. It's just I want people to be aware of the little niggles that are on him. Because that ain't right. I know there are like upgrade kits and conversion kits and stuff like that, and I've never seen one that's either A, a decent price, and B, really does what I want it to do. Now, apparently you can mistransform. You can leave these legs folded like right underneath, like almost skimming the ground, and then you can leave this in the back. But then he doesn't look right. It just, you know? But I'm going to scarp because I'm talking dribble and I'm just complaining. I don't want to complain because I do like him. And he is a nut job. It's Inferno. Look at his mouth. Like a lunatic. And I love that. But yeah, I'm going to go. So I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Ciao for now, compadres.